I just want to make an announcement because some of you guys didn't know. And if you don't know, um, I do reads with seashells. I do reads with cards. I charge more money for seashells and bones. Um, and anytime I do a read on you guys, I want to thank you guys first and foremost for the support of my channel. If I have ever done a read on you, I want you to comment below. Also, if you ever had a spiritual bath done by me, hold on, give me a minute. If you have ever had a spiritual bath, uh, any kind of spiritual bath done by me, comment below. If you ever had reads that I've done, comment below. Okay, comment below if you ever had reads that I've done for you, or if you had spiritual baths that I've done for you. How has it helped? How has it helped you? Did your life change with the spiritual baths? Also, I want you to tell me about my reads, how accurate I am with my reads. Um, if I'm 60% accurate, 70% accurate, 80% accurate, 90% accurate, 100% accurate with my reads. If I've ever done a read for you, comment below on how accurate the read was. And I want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, really supporting my channel. Because by you guys supporting my channel, I can keep my channel going. Okay. It takes time. Everything I do takes time. Readings take time. Okay. Um, Shell readings, card readings, readings without it, it takes time. Okay. It takes my time and my energy. I do it because this is what I'm here to do, to help others. Also, if you ever got a spiritual bath from me, um, I have traveled and I have people have traveled to where I'm at. But mostly I will travel to you or you would travel to me. Um, and you would have to, I do the spiritual baths. You would get a hotel. We would meet up and I will perform a purification ritual the old way. Okay. Not this new age way, the old way. So if you ever had a spiritual bath performed by me, comment below. And how it has affected your life. Also, if you ever had a read by me, shells, whatever, non-shells, um, and just comment how accurate I was with the read or anything like that. I have people that are on this page that are, some people I have read for, some people I haven't. Some people I have given spiritual baths for, some people I haven't. I have clientels from all around the world. I even have clients that are international. I do not discuss um, my clients to anybody else, first and foremost, okay? Everything is confidentiality. Everything is confidentiality, okay? And it's to protect the people that I read for, um, because they're coming to me, and I want you guys to trust me in everything I do, okay? I don't just walk the walk, talk the talk. I I live in my authentic self, my true self, okay? So if you ever got a read or a spiritual bath, I also make the spiritual baths. I can also mail them to you, and you can wash with them, okay? It does cost a lot for the actual purification. I do it the old way. I do it the tribal way. Um, um, and everybody does their purification baths different. I also make the stuff um, with my family. It's like my family ingredients. I will never give that out. Never. Okay, that will be passed down to my grandchildren. And, well, my children and grandchildren. Okay. They would have they all would know the ingredients by heart, just like I know them by heart. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. That's how it's always worked. So if you ever got a read from me, just comment below. Everything that I discuss with you guys, with each one of you guys that I've done a read from. I have people that don't even follow me that I have that are regular clientele of mine. I have traveled and they have traveled. If I travel to you, it's going to cost more money. If I make the wash and send it to you, it's less money. Okay, but if I have to do the actual purification um, and cleansing, it costs more money. Okay, and I do it the old way. Okay, nothing you'll ever see before. Trust me. Okay, so and the purification baths, I call them purification, also spiritual cleansing bath, and I also call it the ancestor bath, because that's what it is. It's an ancestor bath. It's been passed down from generation to generation. The knowledge, the wisdom, and when I'm doing it, I'm not alone doing it. My ancestors are with me, helping me, assisting me, and I always feel them around me when I'm actually doing it. And I just want to thank you guys. Also, if you get reads, you have to pay ahead of time. Well, you have to pay before I do the read. Okay, I'm not going to do the read if I'm not going to get paid. If I have to, and when you email me, I'll let you know when I'm available to do the read. I don't want to feel forced in anything, you guys. Okay, everything has to be a natural flow. Okay, everything I do has to be a natural flow. Okay, because that's the way I work. Okay. What else? I will be selling oils. My dad used to make oils. I will be selling the oils that he was taught to make, and I will be selling them. Um, and they're very strong oils. You can pray with them. You can put it on you before you leave to work, before you go anywhere outside. Okay, this is what the oils. This was my last oil that I had at my dad's. Show you, but I'm gonna be making more. And I do use ingredients that I was taught to use. It's my ancestral ingredients. So, um, so if you want, I'll get the bottles. The bottles are coming in. I'm just waiting. The ingredients are already waiting. They're already fermenting. So I will be mixing them, and you can use these oils to pray with. You can use these oils to put on you before you go out your home. These oils are also some of the ingredients in the oil is protection, and also to give you not just protection, but so you can see clear. Okay, which you might not see. Okay. So that's the oil thing, but I have pictures. I will show you. I actually make everything that I do. Okay, you guys. Literally, the only things I don't make is the shells I get from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. And I will be making necklaces. The beads that I will be using are as a high quality of beads, and not just high quality, but protection beads. Also, these beads. It's interesting when you, because a lot of people wore these beads for a very long time, and a lot of people don't know about these beads. But I'm not going to announce the beads that I will. I'm just going to make them the necklaces, and then I'll announce the necklaces, and if you want to buy them, you can buy them. But I'm not going to say the beads. They've been using these beads since ancient times. Okay, they're the most strongest beads I've ever came across, besides the shells. Okay, the shells are the most strongest. The seashells. Okay, so and I also will send, if you wanted me to send you washes. You have to send me the money ahead of time. I'm not going to make a wash for somebody. My regular clients already know this because they have dealt with me a lot of times. So you would have to send me the money for the washes. Now the washes, you could use it to bathe with. The ingredients is my family. I say my family, my ancestors' ingredients. And I can mail it to you. Um, so just let me know, you guys, if you're interested in that. A lot of you guys are asking me to teach some classes. The thing is, I can teach you guys some things. Yeah, my ancestor said yes, but not all things. uh, my grandma, she's funny. You guys, she see the camera going in and out. um, she said not everything. Yeah. I have to laugh, you guys. But anyways, my grandfather. Oh well. Uh, I don't know why I just seen my great grandfather, but I seen him. So that's interesting. I don't know if somebody's grandfather passed away, but okay. So yeah. So if you're interested in my spiritual baths, I will put a picture up of what they look like. There's two different pictures: the actual plants, and then how I just put them in the bottles. The bottles that you would see are just normal bottles. They're not decorated all fancy and stuff. I don't feel like I need to do all that. Okay. I feel like the authentic and real way is in a regular water bottle. Okay. I'm not gonna dress the bottle up. Maybe in the future I might. Okay. But so I want to thank you guys for the support on my channel. I also want to say, like, for my members. So what I'm gonna do every month is one of my members that I have on my channel that actually paid for a membership. And some of my readings will be for members only. Only. So if you're not a member, you won't be able to see the videos. And I'm telling you guys, um, I'm good at what I do. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm very good. And some of the videos I don't want you to miss out on because it's very important information. Okay, that I have read on. And if you're a member of my channel, I'm going to pick one member out once a month and do a free 15-minute read for that person, okay? 15 minutes, that's it. And I will be using bones and shells, and I don't have to use that if I don't want to. But some people, I'll ask them if they want me to use bones or shells or if they don't want me to use anything, okay? So you just let me know, okay? All right, so this is Jennifer Felix. So I will pick a member out once a month, okay? Once a month. And probably by the end of this week, I'll probably be picking out a member. And they will be 15-minute reads. Now, let me explain the reads to you guys, okay? So what I do as a psychic, as a seer, as a jelly, is I tell you what I see first, okay? I don't ask you no questions. I don't want to know no questions. I don't want to know nothing about you, okay? And I just tell you what I see, okay? And then after that, then you can ask me the question. The reason why I do that is because I feel like if you're a true seer or true psychic or true jelly, you're gonna see what you need to see, okay? And the things that you're not seeing at the time, then afterwards, if somebody has a specific question to ask, they can ask the question. But I just feel like it's for me because I'm so authentic with everything I do. Because I really am, you guys. I'm not superficial. I'm just who I am. So if you um, want a reading, the shells will cost more. And so what I'm going to do is I will pick a member that somebody that paid for a membership, okay, and do a free 15-minute read for one person a month, okay? That is my gift to my people that have memberships to my channel, okay? Also the private readings, as far as membership only readings, are only for members only, okay? You have to pay for to be a member, okay? Because you guys, I gotta understand, this work that I do in the spiritual It does take time. It takes not just my time, mostly my energy. Okay, and I want to give you guys the best experience as far as working with a psychic and working with a seer and working with a jelly and a kakista. Um, so I come from a bloodline. Uh, I don't even know how far back it goes. It goes back very far. Yeah. So if I have ever did a read for you, comment below. If you ever order my spiritual baths, in the washes, let me know. In the spiritual baths is interesting because I have everything for everything. So I'll have something in that wash for protection, something in that wash for clarification, something in that wash for spiritual insight, something in that wash for so we have purification, spiritual cleansing. That's purification. Um, Also, one of the things I use is to help you see clearer. And I also have something for protection in there. I also have other things, so I will put them down below. I won't put the ingredients that I use, but which each one that I was taught to put. I won't tell you the name of what I use, but I will tell you what there's. I think there's five or, but it's more than five. I think there's like seven. And one I don't talk about, but it's very powerful. So yes, so the ingredients in them are very strong. They work. And you will set out your petition, your manifestation, whatever you need to do. You can wash with it. Okay. And I will give you instructions on how to do that. Okay. If you want a personal spiritual bath or purification, that's different. It's more money. Okay. So if you ever had a read from me, um, let me know. Okay. So the oils and these certain beads and more towels are on their way out, you guys. I know people are requesting bracelets and more necklaces, so I'm getting to work on that. And I also, you guys gotta understand that I also work on unsolved um, cases. Okay, so I got a lot going on. Okay, but I will pick one person every month, and that is a member, and they will get 15 minutes free. Because I feel like, you support me and I want to support you. Okay. So when you get the readings with the shells or not without, I don't even need the shells, but if you get them without the bones and shells, hey, you ask me the question. I don't want to know nothing, you guys. Okay. And I emphasize this all the time when I start to read. I call on a person's ancestor and I emphasize, first and foremost, I don't want no information. Okay. Um, and if you are working with anybody that's asking you for information, you might as well hang up the phone, okay? Because if you're working with somebody that has the eyes to see and the ears to hear and the sight, and the less information is better, okay? So I don't ask you for no information. I tell you what I see, and then I have you ask the question, okay? That's how I do it, okay? So this is Jennifer Phillips Readings, you guys. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channel, um, and just being with me on this journey. Because a lot of us are on our own spiritual journeys, um, and I have I have worked with people internationally. I have worked with people in the states. I have work with all walks of life. Okay, literally all walks of life. It don't matter what background you have, what nationality. I have worked with all walks of life. Okay, I'm being real. I have worked internationally. Okay, on cases. I have worked with people internationally on sending them washes. I have worked with them personally. Okay, so you guys know I'm a busy person, but I have to make time out to thank you guys because I really, like, I feel like if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this channel. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and walking this spiritual journey with me, you guys. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have this channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. Okay, so I want to thank you guys. Truly, I want to thank you guys for the support and the love. Because that's all we have is support and love out here, right? All right, you guys. This is Jennifer Felix readings, and I will be reaching out to some people. I'm gonna start this week with one of my members, and then every month one person. Okay, free. It's gonna be free. And then they can, and when I give you the free reading, you can comment below. Hey, Jesse the Don. You're welcome. So I will be reaching out. So by the end of this week, I'll be reaching out to one person to let them know. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, you guys. Yes, I thank my ancestors. I truly do, you guys. They are always around me, you guys. They're around you too, and you need to call on them, and they will show you the way to. The ancestors are the way, you guys. We have been taught this Western way, and it's the wrong way. Okay. Thank you guys for the support to my channel and the kind words. Truly kind words, you guys. I have learned a lot from you guys. Jesse the Don, and thank you for learning a lot from me, but I have learned a lot from you guys too. So I will be picking out a member each month to do a 15-minute read on you guys, and I want to thank you guys for all the support and love. I truly, without you guys, my channel wouldn't even be up. Thank you, Jesse the Don, for the kind words. Thank you. So, yeah. So every month, one person will get a free reading. 15 minutes, that's it. I don't have to use shells. If you want me to use shells, I will discuss that with you in private when I'm on the phone with you. Or I can read without. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I tell you what I see, and then you can ask the question, okay? Thank you, Jesse the Don. That's so kind. So I will be making more shells. There's a certain beads I want to introduce you guys to. These are beads that people talk about. They don't really talk about these beads. Real healers, real shamans, indigenous people. I've even seen Caribbean, indigenous. Some Africans use these beads, but not as much. But thank you. Thank you guys for the kind words. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Truly do. You guys are like family, like literally like family. You're my support system. You're my lifeline. Of interacting with you guys as ancestors. Some of you guys' ancestors are aggressive. Some of you guys' ancestors are easy on me. Thank you so much. Somebody says I have shared your channel for friends who needs help with cases. Yes, in the future, you guys, I will be working with law enforcement, solving cases. Right now, I'm working on a case, and I need to get this case solved. Okay, it will be solved. This case will be solved in some way. Okay. I'm working on a case right now, and my main focus is one case at a time. Okay. And also, if you have a loved one that you don't know where that loved one is, and there's some changes to my channel, okay? But I will get all that up later. But if you have a family member that murdered, disappeared, anything out there, and you want some kind of closure or you want some kind of information, you can call me, schedule a... I have worked with a lot of people on my page, and if you're on my page and I have worked on any kind of... hey, Luna. I just recognized that was you, sweetie. She said, so Luna, Luna, hey, beautiful. I call everybody beautiful, you guys. Luna. So, I'm going to read what she says. I have shared your channel for a friend who needs help with a case. What reading would she need to do to purchase it? Thank you. I told her not to tell you information, only needs to know what she needs. Yes. Yes. So when you do call me about any case, so like if it's a murder or missing person, give me their name. I just need to see their picture and their name. Okay, their picture and their name. Okay. Yes. Somebody says it's serious cases. Yes, I have worked with murder cases. I have worked with murder is homicide. Homicide. I have worked with missing children. I have worked with missing adults. I have worked on all kinds of cases, you guys. I have worked with people that their children was murdered. And they follow my page and some don't. And I gave them some kind of closure. And this is why I tell you I work international. I have worked on international cases. Okay. Everything is confidentiality. And I talk to that person in private. What is said between me and that person is said between me and that person. And that's it. That's the way it works. Okay. Luna. I'm getting so many subsequent goosebumps. Yes. I've worked on a lot of cases, you guys. A lot. Okay. And I'm working on a case right now, and it's kind of private on I'm not giving out all the information. But this case, there will be some kind of closure as far as what really happened. Okay. And some of the people that I worked on the cases, they don't want to be on social media, and I understand that and I respect that. Okay. Because this could have been a loved one of theirs, this could have been a child of theirs, this could have been a brother, a sister, a son, whatever, a mother. And confidentiality to me is very, very important. Okay. Yes, Jesse the Don. That is where I want to go. I want to work for, but I want to work on my terms though. Okay. I don't want to work I can't sit at a desk. Okay. So I would have to be at the crime scene, or wherever the person was last seen. And then, go how I am led to where either their body is or where they wind up going. Okay. I like to be at the scene. Okay. If I had the money on a lot of cases that I have talked about, if I was there at the place where the person either was kidnapped, murdered, whatever. When you're if you're on if you're at the place, you can pick up more of the energy, okay, than just seeing the picture, okay? And sometimes I have solved it just with the picture alone, but I like to be at the location, or yes, at the location. I say at the location because it gives me so much information and insight. Thank you, Jesse. I hope one day they will. They need to hire you for missing persons investigation. Yeah. So in the future, my business will be helping families, and I do it now. Find closure, and not just closure. At least try to find the body, or find out who did the crime, who did the murder, who did the homicide, or who did whatever. Okay. And help them get closure for their family member. I had some people on my page that I have did cases on them with family members. So if I have did a case with you and your family member, please comment below and tell me how accurate I was with the case that I've done with you. And then I have some people that don't even want to be known, and that's fine. Okay, that is fine, and I understand that. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. Once again, you guys, thank you for the love and support, because without you guys, I would not be where I'm at. And I need your support just as much as you guys need mine. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you. This is Jennifer Felix, and I want to send you guys nothing but love. Okay. Ashe. All right. Bye, you guys.